Hi, I'm Simon. I'm going to show you how the Path multi-studio relay works. I've got some participants here in the holder as we've seen before. I'm just going to hide my holder and go to the studio control application, which is set up in the multi-studio mode. There's two main tabs with the multi-studio mode. There's the monitor mode and then there's the studio layout tab here. And I'm going to take you through both of these. First thing I need to do is actually bring some people into my multi-studio. I can do that via the holder or I can do it through the studio control application. Studio control application, we have a number of sources, 8 in total. If I right click on those sources, I can actually select my participants that I want to add into that source. So I'm just going to go through in order. Alex I know is here. Chris James isn't with us. Chris Moses is here. And as I'm selecting them, we're making the connections. You'll see the audio feeds coming through. And let me just pull in Ed. We've added people into each of the sources that we're bringing into the multi-studio software. Within here, I can actually set audio levels. I can also look at the quality of the video that's being received, so we can see in the case of Chris Moses, we're only getting 640 360. In the Ed Hall, we're getting 720 by 1080. I've also got these little monitors. I can look at the bit rate of the video that I'm receiving, useful for analytics. I also have audio channel maps. So when we've got multiple people with Dante devices or embedded audio on the SDI, we can map different sources to different audio devices as we need. That sets the people up. At any point, I can decide to add new people or swap people in these sources, but we can only have 8 active sources in the multi-studio at any one time. That's getting people on board and set up. We then actually have our control layer here. And within our control layer, we have a range of different templates, and there's a template editor available to create your own templates. I'm just going to go through a simple quad split first. I've got Josh, Ed, Chris and Alex, and I'm going to take that to air. Or in here, I can have a 3-way. With a live layout, we can select any individual and bring them full screen and take them back to the previous layout. We can also show a lower third on that individual, whether they're small or full frame. And when I go back to my 3 split, if I wanted, I can also show lower thirds on all 3 simultaneously. I can also change the name of somebody in here live. We wouldn't normally do that, but you can easily change the name of someone live, or we can make that box disappear by selecting it as empty. The multi-studio output has a fill-in key signal, so you can set up templates keying over a live camera shot, maybe with a studio host and things like that. Where we have multiple people on the screen, if we wanted to add a person in, I can select, for example, a slightly different 4-way template here. I know I've got Owen in Vision at the moment, I've got Chris Moses in Vision, and I've got Alex in Vision. Oh, Alex is already here. So I've got a 4th slot. If I, for example, wanted to bring Ed into this conversation, I pop Ed in here. What you'll notice is it's not going to flash on and off when we do this. When we actually take this new thing, everything will animate in one smooth move. So there we go, and that's our additional person coming into that conversation. And again, with this template, we are able, with any one of these individuals, to bring them full frame and again show a lower third. There are a range of lower third templates. We've got just 3 different ones selected in here at the moment. They come in different colors, different shapes, different sizes, and within the setup of that, we can connect that to the database of the system so that we're pulling the data directly off of the Path platform database. So the lower third's very configurable. We can upload any types of graphics or graphical loops, different font selections, different layouts, very simple to do. We also have a range of different backgrounds. I think we have let me go back to a multi-view. So we'll see a bit of the background. That's a very simple way. We can change the backgrounds as we wish. And again, those can be uploaded to do whatever you need to do. There's some other little features, and let me set up this template because it shows it quite nicely. This is a three-way on the side with one large, and we can actually, as we're having a conversation live on air, I think we've got Chris is big at the moment, and we can say, well, that's great, Chris. Let's have a chat with Alex. Alex, what do you think? Bring Alex up big. As Alex is chatting, we may want to say, actually, no, Nick can take over here and we can keep talking. So it becomes incredibly dynamic. And within that, we also have a setting where we can set what we call auto mix. And in an auto mix situation, it will adjust the levels of the audio of those people that are in vision and or off camera to help with people who are short crewed, so you don't have to necessarily ride the faders on an audio desk. That's a very quick overview of the platform, and I hope you enjoyed it.